everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I pray that your Resurrection Sunday, your Easter Sunday was lovely. Ours was. I am coming in today to bring to you my final make for my ward that I'm adding to my wardrobe staple. So stay tuned for Sunday. I will have my entire lookbook with everything. You guys know I've been working on these wardrobe staples off and on for months, and so I finally finished. I thought I had more left to do than I actually did, but after I went back and looked through all my notes of everything that I sewed, I noticed that a couple things, my blocks, I used for 2 of the pieces, because I think it's only 7 pieces total. And so rounding out today is the t-shirt. And so yeah, I wanted to just come in and show you. I have talked about the AK Patterns Sheona top. I didn't test this, but I have tested quite a few of AK Patterns Actually, one of them, the Kimberly dress, is named after me. And so yeah, I really do like her patterns. And so I decided to pick back up the Sheona top because it has, well, one of the things that Athena was really good at, and if you follow her you already know this, is that for her Sheona top she has 16 hacks for this. Now you don't necessarily have to have the Sheona top pattern. As you all know, her patterns aren't available at the present time, but her website, all of her information, her hacks, links to her videos and her YouTube channel is still up. So if you wanted to go back and look at anything, you most certainly can, but just the patterns aren't available on the website presently. So you can do any of these hacks with any t-shirt pattern that you have. And so she, like I said, for the Sheona top, she has 16 hacks. Now the thing is, I've never made the Sheona top as it is. It has 5 variations, and I'll pop up line drawing here. I haven't sewn it up in any of the variations that the pattern came in. The first one I did was a slit sleeve look. And then these next 2, I decided to try 2 other hacks. Well, I wanted a v-neck, a different type of v-neck. So I was like, oh, the Sheona has all the hacks, so let me just do a v-neck. So I did the v-neck, but then I wanted to try out a boat neck because I have some fabric that I think I want to do the boat neck in, but I was like, let me just see how I like, if I like how it looks on me, because it is a little bit higher of a neck, but it is scooped, and the way it comes to the shoulders at this point is really nice. I like the way that looks, and it actually turned out nice. And I'll pop up some pictures of me in it. And both of these, for this video, I styled them in some jeans. Now when I do my lookbook, I'll be doing it in all of those work wardrobe staples, in piecing those different items together. But you'll hear more about that on Sunday, so make sure that you are subscribed. What I will say about both of these hacks are very easy. The v-neck hack is written out in a complete blog post on AK Patterns website. I will link to it down below. The boat neck, she actually has a video for it. So I'll link both of the posts from her blog down below, and then you can just go check them out as you will. But I do like the way the boat neck turned out. Like I said, it is very pretty. I think it the way it scoops, I didn't know if I wanted it to scoop more or less, and I think this is actually turned out to be a perfect scoop. And I actually tested it. This is some knit. I couldn't tell you where I got this knit from. I haven't the slightest idea, but it's thin. And I was like, well, I'll just do the the scoop neck, the boat neck in this, and it turned out really nice. And I like how thin this is. I don't know about the quality. I can't tell you where I got this from. I don't know that the quality is all that great, but it is. So we'll see how it lasts through some washes. But being in Texas, it's the perfect weight. It's a knit, a nice little sweater knit, but it's so light, and it's definitely perfect. I do have to wear you can't, I guess you can, yeah, you can tell. I do have to wear a darker bra up underneath, and I'll probably end up putting on my cami up underneath. I do have a cami to wear underneath. I probably will do that because as you can see right through it. And so yeah, it's pretty sheer, but it's a perfect lightweight, and I don't mind wearing a cami up underneath something like this, but it's perfect for this type of weather. And this is one of those tops I will wear, you know, casually. I can wear this to work or whatever. I might not wear this particular one to work though, because yeah, we'll see how the cami looks underneath it. But I probably can get away with wearing the cami up underneath it though, probably. But yeah, obviously the Sheona top is a basic tee. It's a dress as well, but you can wear it so many different ways in so many different styles. And so I just decided for this to do the t-shirts. So my v-neck, and again, you probably are seeing pictures pop up. My v-neck turned out, I absolutely love. Now this is the fabric. If you saw my video last week, I talked about some fabric I was waiting for from fabric.com that I didn't know if it was coming, but then it was delivered. So this was the fabric I was waiting for. I wanted, so for the wardrobe staple series, it calls for like a basic tee, I believe a black or white tee. I can't remember. I have to go back over my notes. I'll talk about that on Sunday. But I don't want a black tee. I feel like I have enough black tops, and I don't wear white. So just my own personal preference. I don't like wearing white, but I figure I do want a nice neutral that can go with everything. And I was like, oh, it'd be nice if I can find like a really nice beige, not totally skin tone, but you know, really I think would look really good on. And this turned out perfect. This is such a beautiful color, so pretty. It's just a really nice knit. This is from like I said, fabric.com. I forgot. This is, okay, I had to refocus there. I believe this is a Talio knit, but it's a t-shirt. It's for making t-shirts. It was recommended to make t-shirts with it and stuff. And so it's a beautiful cotton knit. I love this, and it wears so well. You'll see in the pictures. And everything, of course, finished off beautifully. Both of the hacks that Athena has in her patterns, very easy to follow. No complaints there. And the t-shirt is real easy to pull together. And so not a lot to say there. I will say, it's so funny. You guys know, I don't know if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I did a video probably 2 to 3 years ago, where I talked, no, about 2 years ago, I talked about all my favorite sewing notions. And so one of them is the Sew Key. I have so much of it. I've had this stuff for at least 7 years, literally, and I bought a lot of it. It's this here knit tape. It's the knit stay tape. It has the woven stay tape. And so I have bought so much of this 7 years ago, and I remember thinking, you know, I don't know why I bought so much. And then I caught Whitney Tomcat Stitchery I don't know what day it was, because I didn't watch the entire series, but the day that I caught, she talked about that and how she used it for her hems on her shirts. And I was like, ding ding ding, it dawned on me why I bought so much. I bought the that stay tape because to do hems on knits and necklines and arms, and for whatever reason I stopped doing that, but I use it for everything else. I love that stuff. It's been my favorite for 7-8 years now. But I pulled it back out to use to do my hems, to stabilize my hems, make sure my hems were stabilized on my sleeves and on the bottom of the shirt. Shout out to Whitney, because I totally forgot that was why I bought all that in the first place. And the woven was for hems as well. But yes, shout out to Whitney, because I've been using that stuff for years and continue to use it, but for whatever reason stopped using it to do hems on my shirt, my knit t-shirts. And it just really, for me, because sometimes I struggle with puckers and things at the bottom, None whatsoever. Let me see if I can hold that up. None whatsoever. And it just, the hem just looks so good. Yes, and so the hem looks so good. So yes, I love it. I love the way the V came out. It's a nice V, everything. And so this completes my work wardrobe series of items I was making. So on Sunday, like I said, I'll do a lookbook, and then stay tuned for Monday through Wednesday will be the Butterick sew along. You'll see that. That'll be up. So yeah, that is it. Very quick. So happy to be done with the wardrobe series. Now I have a lot of basics that I can interchange with pops of color, some prints and whatnot that I want. And now, most importantly, this means I can begin to start phasing and start working on sewing my mood board. You all know that I've been talking about that. So what is this, April, May? I'll be starting that. I'll start out first with talking about all the patterns, because I have patterns for everything. Or I'm gonna Franken pattern a few patterns that I have. But yeah, I am so ready to get off into my mood board sewing. But yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. I hope all is well with everyone. We are doing well. Pretty busy. Weekends are watching movies, listening to music, all this other different stuff. Watching a lot of I don't know if you anybody that's out there into 90s hip-hop, R&B and hip-hop. Yes, thebomb.com. And so listening to a lot of that, what else? Yeah, just watching a lot of movies, different stuff like that. Yeah, so it's been really nice. As Crystal said in her video, I think it was now it's been last week since I've seen it, that is kind of the slow down period where you get to kind of just slow down a little bit, because eventually I'll be back in the office and back to commuting, which will take a chunk of my time out of my day and everything like that. But yeah, so I hope all is well. So stay tuned for Sunday's video, and then for the sew along Monday through Wednesday. So thank you everybody again for tuning in today, and you all have a blessed rest of your week. We will see you on Sunday. Bye.